If you went outside at all today, you saw and felt the snow and cold temperatures making their way to green country. 2 News reporter Joe Henke kept an eye on the roads all day. He joins us live in Midtown with the latest. Hey, Joe.
Well, hey, Stephen, we'll get to the roads in just a second. First, though, if you're sending your children to school in the morning here at Elliott Elementary, for example, the sidewalks are completely clear, so no worries about slipping and falling in the morning. Just make sure your kids are dressed warmly, obviously, when they head out the door. Now, on the roads today, all across green country, people driving a little bit more cautious than usual as they got used to the snow and ice once again. As Tulsa woke up under a blanket of snow this morning, city and county crews took to the streets, treating them with salt to keep drivers safe. But in mid-November, not everyone is excited about green country's return to winter weather.
I'm as ready as I can be, or as ready as I want to be. How about that?
As the snow fell, the accidents began. Here in East Tulsa, the driver of this SUV took a corner too fast, went over the curb, and slid into Mingo Creek. A crew from Carlos's Towing spent an hour fishing it out. Their first snow-related accident of the year and kicking off what is usually a very busy season.
Once you get one going, then the other ones just start coming.
Head north from Tulsa today and the road conditions worsened.
You start seeing cars off the road. We had one spin out right in front of us just coming out of the north side of Tulsa and slide off into the guardrails.
After driving all day from the Texas-Arkansas border, Randy Roberts found slow and steady to be the way to travel.
There's a few that'll pull out to pass, but a mile up the road, you may see them slide off in the ditch.
And for those who say the grass is always greener on the other side and wouldn't mind seeing some green grass right now, across the border into Kansas.
It's more worse up north. That's where we're hunting. And it's like I said, it's slicker there than it is here.
Only 123 days until spring returns, just for anyone who might be counting. Now around Tulsa, most of the snow that we received on the roads, it appears, has melted. Traffic most likely keeping the surface temperature there high enough that the snow didn't stick around. But that is a reason to drive with caution tomorrow morning in case anything that melted might freeze overnight on the roads that you use for your morning commute. Live in live in Midtown tonight, Joe Henke, 2 News works for you.
Joe, thanks. And exactly what Joe is talking about there, black ice. That's what ODOT telling us is the biggest concern for them overnight. When that precipitation melts, then refreezes it, a hard and very hard to see layer, making those roads dangerous.
We are going to start seeing an increase in black ice conditions on bridges and overpasses. So we're not quite out of the woods yet.
Not quite out of the woods yet, and the latest numbers from IMSA. They responded to 28 accidents today and transported 1 man for a cold exposure in Oklahoma City. Slick roads causing accidents and major backups for emergency vehicles. At one point, there were not enough ambulances to go around. Oklahoma City got about 3 inches of snow today. You can see drivers having a hard time staying on the roads.